Hey everybody, I'm back again with another video. This time I'm going over the customizations that I made to my Lectric XP e-bike. So everything I'm showing you in this video I got off of Amazon, so I will leave links in the description for you, and also I will show some of the performance differences of some of the parts that I did install, like the headlamp. Also, I'm going to show you how it rides on a different terrain, such as the paved and also a little bit of off-road. In fact, I'm showing you right now this really cool spot I found near the river. So let's get started with another video. Let's go. So the first thing you're going to notice from the side view is that the handlebars are quite a bit higher, and they are also in multiple pieces. So you have a bar going across, you have some up bars, you got another couple of connectors, and then you got the actual handlebars on the top. So I got these because I could pretty much make them almost any direction I could put. Plus you can see at the top here I got my new headlamp. I also painted the fenders a bright neon green and got neon green grips, and these are locking grips, which I like better than the stock ones. And also, with having this more U-shape handlebar, it gives a little bit more protection for my display, which is kind of a good benefit and an afterthought. I didn't really think about that. But you can see here I did paint it with some Plasti Dip, and you can get these off of Amazon or any auto parts store pretty much. And I also got these really cool flat pedals. They have kind of like these little Allen wrenches that stick out and really grip your shoes really well. So even though they're not folding, and it does make the bike a little bit bigger when it's folded, I was willing to sacrifice size for a better grip on my shoes. I got these really cool mirrors that you can angle up and down, and you also fold them in and out, and they're also glass, which my first mirrors were plastic, and they all broke maybe a couple of weeks after I got them. So these mirrors are much better. Now I'm showing the height difference between the stock bike and the new bike. Now I do have my handlebars a little bit raised, so it's a little bit more of a stark contrast, but you get the idea. It's much higher. Even if they were both put all the way down, you're still going to be a little bit higher, so you have to be a taller rider if you're going to put this kind of handlebar. And I'm showing here the stock width as opposed to the new one, and that was one of my complaints of the bike when I originally got it, is that the stock width was a little bit narrow for me, and I just didn't feel like there was a lot of room on the bar. As you can see, I put an accessory bar on there and put a basket to make it more functional. I upgraded the light, and it made a big difference. So this is the light off of the stock. And now I'm going to turn off the stock light. Okay. So there's just some light leaking here. Now let's turn back on my new light. As you can see, it casts a huge light so that you can see much more. Let's turn off the big light. Turn back on the stock light. So that's the stock light. It's just a little ball. And when I turn it off, you'll see that there's already light bleeding, so not all of that is coming from the stock light. So we're in my garage. One more time with the new light. Big difference. Worth the upgrade. Okay, so this was my maiden ride after doing all of the upgrades. I upgraded the grips, the handlebars, the light, painted the fenders, and put new pedals and new mirrors on the bike. So this was everything in culmination, and I'm going to test it on some paved road and a little bit on the off-road so you can see how it handles it. I do notice that it's a little bit better on the vibration dampening with the new handlebars, although I would also suggest maybe using some BMX handlebars because you would probably get the same shape and not have to tighten so many screws, because this was one of the things about these handlebars that I didn't like, was that there's just a million screws. Now they're very, very adjustable. You can tilt them in, out, make them wider, make them narrower, but it also was a lot of work, and there is a chance that the screws could get loose. I did put some Loctite on them, but I would say that if you don't want to go through all of those struggles, hey, put a BMX one that's maybe with a similar shape. And I do like the fact that it has the protection for the screen, because when I fold it, it's kind of, the screen is kind of tucked up under there. And also I really like the headlamp location now, because I can grab it, I can tilt it down a little bit if I need to, and it just sprays way more light. So as you can see, I'm going a little bit off-road, and we're just about to set my crazy little dog loose. So let's go. So I like the way the bike came out. There's still some more stuff that I'd like to do to it, but let's go over some of the things that I changed and like about this setup now. First off, the grips also helped a lot. They're ergonomic grips, and they're a lot spongier than the stock grips, so I really like those. The mirrors that I got now are pretty good. I like them. They're glass. The original ones I got were cheaper, but they were plastic, and the whole thing was plastic actually, and they broke relatively quickly. These ones are mostly metal and glass, so I like that. The paint, you know, I used the Plasti Dip because I figured if I get a scratch or I get something, I can just peel the whole thing off and redo it. It also helps with the waterproofing, and I think it looks cool. And then of course the pedals are, for me, a must, even though they did make the bike a lot wider, you know, a few inches. It was worth it because it's so much more stable for me, and my feet don't slip off. So anyway, that's my video. Hope you guys liked it and gained some information. If you liked anything in this video, I will have links in the description so that you can buy them off Amazon for yourself. Anyway, that's my video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna get the tech out. Later.